What's up, English 145 students? This is Chase again, and I'm here to welcome you to week 4 in the lab. So I'm going to continue to make these videos every week just to break down the work and explain what sort of things are going on for that week. So we start at the homepage just like I do with every single video. The new video will be posted here once I've uploaded it. So let's go ahead and just go to modules and take a look at the work for the week. All right, so as you can see, right, it's the same look, nothing's changed. We start at week 1 and we're going to scroll down to week 4. Now, obviously the work for the weeks, so the assignments and the projects, they do close every Saturday at 2 when we close, but the optional activities, they never close or they never lock. So if you had some free time and if you wanted to do some of the optional activities, you could start at the current week or you could even go back. So let's go down to week 4. So you see here, assignment and project. Let's just go ahead and click on assignment. Looks like there's 2 parts. Oops, let me close that. So as you can see here, assignment for part 1 is actually a video. And it says watch the video below for a review of sentence fragments and how to correct them. So we would just watch the video here. If for whatever reason on the browser the video is not showing up, there's always a link that you can click on at the bottom. So once you're done watching the video, you could just hit next, and that's going to take us to part 2. So part 2 looks like another video, and it says watch the video below for a review of comma splices and fuse sentences, or what are known as run-on sentences, and how to avoid and fix them. So this week's work is pretty important because these grammatical concepts or these grammatical errors are things that you might expect to talk about in an English class, but because you're in an English 145 class, it's so accelerated and we treat you at such a high level that we're not going to cover these so much in the actual classroom. So brushing up on these, these grammar things in the lab is going to be a good thing for your writing, because then when you're actually writing assignments or papers for your English 145 class in which you're getting a grade, you know not to make these mistakes. So once you're done watching the second video, let's just go to next. It is going to take us to the project. So you can see that the project for this week has us correcting sentence fragments, or at least the first part does. So it says, below are 10 sentence fragments. Correct each fragment by adding a subject, adding a verb, or making a complete thought. So those are the 3 elements that we need for a complete sentence. So it says, hint, you can start by copying and pasting these sentences, then make any corrections that need to be made. So we have instructions on how to copy and paste. Most of us already know how to do this, but again, if we scroll down, we're not going to see any area to paste the text into, so we just have to hit the Submit Assignment button right here. And then we have the text box that pops down here. So there's 2 parts, and you could probably see it when I scroll down the first time. Let's just go and copy both at the same time. Make it nice and easy for ourselves. So we would just do that. I'm going to hit Control or Command C, and I'm going to paste it right here. Now we have both exercises in the text box, and we can begin making the changes. Remember to call over a tutor before you go ahead and finish, so they can check the work and give you a sign off on that lab checklist. Now I'm just going to go and show you guys one more thing. So if we go back to modules here, and this is something that I promoted last week as well, but if we scroll down to the week 4 optional activities, you'll see a number of different things. And I just want to let you know that we have this week 4 in the news. So every week we try to post a new article about some controversy or something that was in the news for that week and ask for your opinion on them. So this week I posted an article about a recent Marc Jacobs fashion show and the criticism behind it for the models and the type of hair that Marc Jacobs chose to use. Now, just reading through the article, you can watch some videos and you would just reply down here. So these optional activities are great because sometimes instructors might offer extra credit for completing them, but you would want to check with your instructor before knowing if it were to count for those extra points. Another reason why I'm promoting this and I encourage students to do it is because it's really great to be able to read your opinions on these topics that, are current and are relevant to us all. So do that if you have a free moment and if the topic interests you. If not, you could always go back to previous weeks and take a look at some of those articles as well. So that's a breakdown for the lab this week. If you have any questions, as always, you can ask a tutor, or you can ask one of the instructors up at the front. So I hope you have a good week, and I will see you in week 5.